Good day everyone. For this lesson, I'll be discussing the basic of Adobe Lightroom. So Adobe Lightroom is a creative image enhancements and image manipulation software developed by Adobe. So it is a powerful tool or application for post-processing photos. So Lightroom is, what's nice about Lightroom is that it is non-destructive editing software that keeps the original image separate from any in-program edits. So mean to say, you keep the original file, and even if you enhance or manipulated the photo, you still have the original file being saved. So saving the edited file as a new file. Okay, so with that, let's start with the discussion. Okay, so let's start with Lightroom. So let's open Lightroom. Okay, so if this is the first time to load your Lightroom or to start your Lightroom, so you'll be asked to create a new catalog. So basically, yung catalog folder is where you store all the information or things that you did in Photoshop in Lightroom. So so kasi what's nice about Adobe Lightroom is that even though you modify the file or you enhance the file, you still have the original file. You still save the original file. So you can leave the catalog as is or the default catalog path or folder, or you can choose a different destination. So in this case, I'll be pressing continue. So this is the path of my catalog. Okay, so it's just like the everything that you are doing in Lightroom stores on a library, and that library stores on a catalog folder. Okay, so let's just select the default path. Let's click continue. Okay, so this will be the Adobe Lightroom environment. Let's close this one, yung mga tips. Okay, so let's start first with importing file. So basically, we're going to import photos. Just click File, Import Photos and Videos. Okay, just look for the photo that you're going to import. Okay, so these are all the photos that I'm going to import to Lightroom. So you can check all and check all. So let's import everything. Just click import. We have the import button below. Okay, so everything that you imported to Lightroom stores on the library. Okay, so everything stored on the library. So ito yung mga photos nyo. So these are all the photos that you imported. So you can click on the thumbnails to select which photo you're going to modify or to enhance. So for us to do enhancement, just click develop. Okay, just click develop. So you can see you have here the history of your imported photos. Okay, so this is the Lightroom environment. So on the upper left side, so this is the navigation. You can navigate to the photos. To the entire photo, so you can click fit, fill. Okay, so below the navigator, so you have the Lightroom presets. So these are predefined effects or enhancements. So There's a lot of folders here for predefined enhancements or presets. So on the right side, we have the toolbar. So these are the toolbar. So these are the different tools that you can use in Lightroom. So these are the adjustment sliders or the adjustment enhancement sliders. So I will not be discussing one by one each sliders. It's just a matter of exploring those sliders or adjustments na pwede nyo gawin in Lightroom. So these are the different sliders like temperature, tint, exposure, contrast, so on and so forth. So we have the clarity, vibrance, saturation. Okay, so we have the previous button and the reset button. Okay, so these are the thumbnails on this is the film strip wherein that you can see all of your files, and selecting a particular file means that is the file that you go or photo that you're going to enhance. Okay, so we have also the before and after the before and after display. So you can check the difference between the before and after file. Okay, let's go back to the original file. Okay, always remember that modifying or enhancing the photo does not affect the original photo. Okay, the original photo will still be intact, and the enhancement will only be saved on the library of Lightroom, and you can export that one for you to get the enhanced file or enhanced photo. Okay, so let's start with working with the presets. So let's say, for example, I've chose the first photo here. So we're going to apply the black and white preset. Okay. Okay, so those are the presets. You can select the presets that you want. Let's use the old polar. Okay. So aside from the presets or the predefined enhancement, you can adjust it manually on these adjustment sliders. Let's say let's change the temperature. Okay, let's change the tint, exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows. Okay, and other adjustments here. Okay, the clarity, sharpen or to smoothen. Okay, let's sharpen this one. Vibrance, saturation. Okay, so you can click the before and after view. Okay, so see the difference. So you already enhanced the photo. Okay, so given that you have the enhancement on photo on the first photo, let's say for example, if you wanted to apply same adjustment that you did on the first photo, you can always click the copy and paste button. So let's say for example, I'm going to click on this photo. Okay, so previously we have enhanced this photo. So we're going to enhance, we're going to get all of the adjustments here and copy it to this photo. So all you have to do is go back to the first photo, click copy. So there are several checkboxes that you can remove if you want, but to get all of the all of the adjustments na ginawa nyo kanina, just click copy, then go to the second file or second photo, then click paste. Okay? So basically all of the enhancement that you did on the first photo will be applied to the second photo. So let's do same thing on the other photo. Just click paste. Okay? So you applied the first enhancement to the other two photos na sinelect nyo. Okay, so that is copying and pasting a particular enhancement from one photo to another. So, but if you're going to close the Adobe Lightroom, so those enhancements will no longer be available. So, what if you wanted to have an enhancement and save it? So sometimes there are photos which are you have so many photos and you need to enhance everything, but since you did not yet finish all of those files, so when you close Lightroom, you have to do the enhancement again. Okay, so in Lightroom, we can save or we can create our own presets, so our predefined presets, meaning to say we are the one who create the enhancement effects on in Lightroom and save it. So every time we close Lightroom, we can go back to those uh, 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 customized presets. So meaning to say, we're going to save a particular enhancement so that we can include it on the presets and go back to the presets again. Okay, and apply those presets uh, on on your next photos or for photo enhancement. Okay, so let's say for example, let's choose this one. So let's say I'm going to going to adjust manually some adjustments here. Okay, I did some adjustments or enhancement here. Okay, so we can copy and paste this one, but the problem is if we're going to go close Lightroom, the enhancement will no longer be available. So what we're going to do is we're going to save uh, the the adjustments or enhancements into a preset. Okay, we're going to save our own preset. Okay, just go to develop the new preset. Okay, you can title this one, let's say photo enhancement one. Okay, you can also uncheck some of the enhancements, but by default these are all the enhancements included. So just click create. Okay, as you can see, you have now the user presets, the photo enhancement one. So when you close Lightroom, that will be that will still be available. Okay, so this is the enhancement that I did on the fourth photo in the thumbnail. So let's say for example, I'm going to apply it to the third photo. Then click on the user's preset. We have the photo enhancement one na sinave natin kanina. Just click photo enhancement one. Okay. So basically, the enhancement that you did on the previous photo is saved on the presets. Okay, you can still modify this one if you want. Okay, so that is creating a new preset. Okay, or user defined presets. Okay, so let's go next to the different tools. So we have the different tools here in Lightroom. These are the basic tools in Lightroom. So always remember that this is only for photo enhancement. So it's not just like Photoshop that uh, you can edit. Okay, so this is just purely for post-processing of photos or enhancements of your photos. Okay, so let's start first with the crop overlay. So this is used for cropping photos. Let's say go back to the first photo, click crop overlay, and crop. Okay, you can rotate. Then if you're done, just click done button. Okay, so go to the before and after. Okay, so that is the purpose of the crop overlay, to crop your photo. Okay, so next is we have the gradient filter, a graduated filter. Okay, we have the graduated filter. So this is mostly used for landscape photography. So let's say for example this one. So what we're going to do is click the graduated filter and draw a line. Okay, this one. You can always rotate if you want. You can always move pins. You can still rotate. Okay. Then you can now have adjustments. Okay. We're going to look at the photo. So basically there are 3 lines and 2 portions of the graduated filter. So there's the half there. There's the half of the graduated filter is being modified and the rest is fixed. You can always rotate again. You can always resize. Okay. Modify. Okay. So as you can see, I've rotated the graduated filter. So the bottom part is the one being enhanced or modified. Okay. You can always add multiple graduated filter. Just click again and draw another one. Okay. So just click done if you're done. Okay, so that is the purpose of the graduated filter. So you create lines and portions of the of or part of the lines can be applied with enhancement, and the other half will be fixed. Okay. You can always go back to the graded filter. You can always click the filter again. Then you can delete if you want. Okay. Control Z to undo. Click done when you're done. Okay. Let's try one again. So let's say this one. Let's enhance this photo. Use the graduated filter. Okay. So let's try if saan yung adjustment. Okay, it's on the upper portion. So let's rotate. Okay. You can always add graduated filter. Okay, click done. You're done. Okay, so next is we're going to use the radial filter. So, and by the way, you can always reset the photo if you want. And you wanted to go back to the original photo or original file. So you can click the photo and click reset. Okay, you already bring back the original photo sa Lightroom. Okay, so next we're going to use the radial filter. Okay, so just like with the graduated filter, so a radial filter enhances on a circle. So let's say for example, okay, draw a circle on the photo. So you can now set adjustments. Okay, as you can see, the adjustments is it's mostly outside of the circle. Okay, just to give you a preview of the radial filter. Okay, so the adjustment is outside of the circle. Okay, so yung feather is the boundary of adjustments outside of the circle and inside of it. Okay, this is a feather adjustment. Okay, so para hindi masyadong sharp yung adjustments from inside of the circle going outside of the circle. So you can use the feather. So if you want to invert the filter, let's say if you wanted to enhance the portion inside of the circle, you can always click invert mask. Okay, you can always click invert mask. You can always move the radial filter. Okay, you can always add another radial filter. Okay, you're done. Just click done. So that is the purpose of the radial filter. Okay, so those are the enhancement that we did on the different photos. So if you are done with the enhancement, you can always save uh, the edited file or the enhanced file. So just by right click, then you have the export, then just click export. Okay, so you can choose a specific folder. Let's say, let's place it on the desktop. Let's create a new folder. Let's say Lightroom export. Okay, just select the folder. Okay, so you can put it in a subfolder or just unclick, then export. Okay, same also with this one. Let's say this, we're going to export the other photo. Click export. Okay, so if you want to click to save immediately to from the previous export settings, just click export with previews. Okay, you can click export with previews. So you are not prompted with other settings because you are just getting the last settings on your export. Okay, so you already have your exported file. Being saved on that folder. Okay, so that will be the part 1 of my Lightroom tutorial. So just check on the second part of this tutorial. So this is all about spot healing tool and also the adjustment brush. Okay, if you wanted to smoothen a photo or to enhance photos using the adjustment brush and the spot healing brush tool. And also I'm going to discuss adding watermark in your photo. Okay, so this will be the first part of the Lightroom tutorial. Okay, just